Jeff, so good to see you. We're getting back to basics today. What is IRMAA and how does it affect what you will pay for Medicare Part B? If the Social Security Administration considers you a high income beneficiary, you will pay a surcharge known as the income related monthly adjustment amount. And how high is high income?
That's right. Hi, Erin. So health insurance is expensive. And so at age 65, seniors that are eligible for Social Security are also eligible for Medicare. And Medicare is cheaper because the government subsidizes. They pay 75% of the premiums. But if your income is over a certain level, then you get a surcharge. You get this IRMAA penalty that bumps up your premium. So if you look at the chart, for example, if you're filing a joint return and your income is under $218,000, you pay the standard standard Medicare, $202.90 a month. But as your income goes over these next tiers, you're going to be paying more for Medicare. And so it's a very nasty surprise that people find out in retirement. Sometimes they won't get the base rate. They're going to be paying a higher amount for Medicare instead.
Mm-hmm. And IRMAA is a cliff, $1 too much, and you're in an entirely different bracket.
That's it. Exactly. Once you hit the next tier, if you miss it by $1, then you're going to be into the next tier and paying the higher premium. So you need to be aware of what the income is going to look like and plan as much as you can to keep your IRMAA penalty as low as you can as well.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts with IRMAA. And, as we talk this through, clearly the 2026 premiums based on your 2024 income. This is known as the 2-year look back. So without proper planning, you may have to pay IRMAA because of a one-time event 2 years ago. Walk me through some examples that could bump up your income.
Yeah, things like selling a property, taking a big distribution from your IRA accounts, doing a Roth conversion, realizing, again, an investment again, not handling an inherited fund properly. All these things can trigger a big income spike that can bump up your income in a big way. There is a way to get around this. There's a form you can fill out, a life-changing event form, so that you can appeal the IRMAA penalty, but it's only for certain things. It's for if you retire, if you change divorce, or you're married, or your spouse passes away, or loss of a pension. So again, this is a form that can work in certain circumstances, but it's important to be proactive with your financial planning so that you can avoid the IRMAA penalty as much as possible.
Right. It's interesting to talk through those one-time events that can bump you up, Roth conversions, because that's also a strategy in the long run to reduce your IRMAA. So can you walk me through some strategies then to help with IRMAA down the road?
That's it. So if you've got a large IRA account, again, you can make a big Roth conversion all in 1 year, but it's going to bump you into a much higher tax bracket and into an IRMAA penalty situation as well. And so it may make more sense to do very strategic, smaller IRA or Roth conversions that'll keep your taxes lower. We want to make sure that we do both those things, keep your tax bracket and keep your IRMAA penalty as low as we can.
Right. And then another strategy would be health savings accounts, which are uniquely triple tax advantaged.
Yep, they're fabulous funds to have. Once you start Medicare, you can no longer make contributions into the HSAs. But when you take a distribution from an HSA, it's tax-free. So taking distributions to pay for your medical expenses instead of distributions from your IRA accounts will keep your taxes lower, keep your IRMAA penalty lower as well.
And then last, we wanted to talk through qualified charitable distributions.
That's right. So at age 70 and a half, you are eligible for this qualified charitable distribution, which allows you to take a payment straight from your IRA, straight to your church or charity. It avoids your tax return. So if you're already charitably inclined, this is a great way to keep your taxes lower. You can give, in effect, more money to your church or charity by doing this.
Yeah, I love that strategy. Such a win-win for everybody. Well, Jeff, if somebody would like to talk through, this penalty, they see it coming down the road, put some of these strategies in place today, what's the best way to reach you?
So they can give a call to our office. It's 405-681-9633, or go to our website, gortonfinancial.com, and we're always glad to help.
Great. Jeff, thank you.
Thanks, Erin.